Bam! Yeah, you see it. This is the window opening. We're going to talk about this baby today. Steve Bazek from the Build Show, live from the vineyard. We're at our passive house, and we're not talking about traditional stuff today. We're talking about kind of the spice of life here. The one thing that sets this project apart from the last project. What you see, I'm standing in this bay opening. The framing is done here, folks. We're not adding any more floor, any more wall framing to this, right? This is where the tub deck is going to go, and we actually have a three-sided window with mitered glass that's going to go into this opening. The way we accomplished that was by having these roof trusses custom modified so that they come out and create this cantilever of roof so that the window can then come up from our double wall assembly up to the bottom of those trusses, but not bear any weight on the windows. So the framing is here, it's nice and stiff, it's all tied in, it's not bearing any weight on the windows, and we're going to get this just incredible window view here from the bathtub area. Let's jump back to the studio. I'll break out the drawings here. I'll show you a cross section of the truss and show you exactly how we did this. Big Red, of course, is going to show up. He's going to help us out with the explanation. Let's go back to the studio and talk about beautiful windows.
Bam, you're right. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's quite the window opening. So broke out some drawings here. Get a nice little plan, nice little section here where we get to talk about this a little bit more in detail. Of course, you know who's going to join us. Big Red is here for the ride. You can get a little bit of line work from him and a little more instruction, help us out outlining this. But without further ado, let's dive into this. All right. So you can see here, I broke out a couple images out of the drawing set. Got our famed assistant here, Big Red, is going to join us. So basically we have a plan here, and we have a section over here. Let's talk about the plan first, just to give you some understanding of what's happening out there. So this is that window opening that we were standing in right there. You can see it goes out there. We have a tub deck. This particular homeowner values her tub time. So front edge of the deck there. So it's basically in that opening. But the interesting thing about this is we have glass there, and then we have mitered glass. We'll have a mullion, mitered glass there, and then the big piece of glass there. But basically glass all around all three sides there. You know, rest of the bathroom. We have the shower over here, little toilet closet over here. His and her vanities, they're opposing. We have some suspended mirrors there, and some towel racks built into the counter, and then some walk-in closets over here. I think this is his, this is hers. Some built-in dressers, hanging systems, etc. In that shower. But yeah, this video is all about that tub. So we get that nice kind of three-sided box bay that is all glass here. And the way we achieve that is, if you come over to the section here, you'll notice here's this is the floor of that space right there. And we have our little knee walls. This is our double wall assembly. More on that in a future video. This is a passive house, but this is the tub deck right here. So the tub is going to sit inside of that, nice and conveniently. And here's our triple glazed window. It's coming out here. But the way we were able to do that without any supports around there was we have our roof truss here, and our roof truss has a little drop section, and you can see it sits on these 3 LVLs. So the truss has a seat right there, and then in front of the seat we have, it's almost like it's its own little hip truss here that comes out, drops down, and goes back here. So you have that vertical leg and this. So you basically have the main roof truss kind of comes in what would typically stop, say, at this support. That's that LVL beam here that goes across the head of the tub. That's supporting the main roof truss, but that main roof truss then has an extension to it, and it has this cantilevered section that goes for, I don't know, this is probably from there to the edge of the glass, about 4'6", and then we have an additional 2 feet. So we're going out there a good 6'6", back from that beam all the way out to that extension out there. But it's all built into the truss. So we have those 3 LVLs. We have our beam there that goes from side to side. Basically, those are sitting, you have column there, column here, and that beam goes across there. And it's picking up that truss, and then this is just simply an extension of a handful of those main roof trusses. As those main roof trusses come in, this just gets an extension out there with these additional roof trusses. So we have those main trusses, and then we have those extensions. But it's that extension that's simply just basically a cantilever. And by putting this diaphragm of roof sheathing on there and then tying it together with a 2x8 on the outside, that offers us the rigidity in that small little roof shed system there, so that it's basically stands suspended above that roof deck, and it really doesn't, it takes all of the loading, gravity loads, the cantilever kind of overturning load of that coming out. It also resists the uplift load, and it resists, the shear load of trying to go in both directions. So it's not a very big roof. It's in a well-protected wooded area, so we're not too worried about it. It's not like it's on the coast of the ocean or something there. But it's going to be a really cool space that, you're going to be able to hang out here in your tub, and you're going to get that beautiful view out through that mitered glass window. So stay tuned. We got a lot more to come on this one. Those windows here, I don't know, probably about a month or so. They'll be here, and we'll be installing them. We'll have something to go and look at hard and fast. So, all righty. That's it for plans and sections. All right. Well, I'd like to say BAM again, but I think we have enough BAMs in this video. But Big Red, gone to bed. That whole bullet thing going on. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that video. It's going to be an exciting window. Don't have no fear. We will go back out there when the windows get delivered, and we're going to see this baby getting installed and see it in its final resting place. So looking forward to that. If you're looking to catch up on some stuff, we got well over a year's worth of Build Show Network videos. Got a lot of great stuff out there. Like I said in the last video, science says you got to watch video at least 6-7 times before you can really capture 100% of the content. So have at it. Get started. When you're done with my videos, go check out all my buddies, Matt, Jake, Wade, and Brent. They're all doing fabulous stuff from all corners of the building industry. Really, really good stuff. If you're looking for more about my daily activities, you can find me on Instagram, Steve Basic Architect. You can also follow my daughter, who's Alexandra Basic. She's on Instagram also, but we're posting stuff daily about projects and a little bit of insights into building science, architecture, building, all that good stuff. So look for us there. Follow us along. And lastly, every 2 weeks, my good friends Peter Yost and Jake Bruton, they join me, and we run through the Unbuild It podcast. We talk about everything building in the Unbuild It podcast, try and break it down. We got a a wealth of experience and time involved in the industry. So we just kind of do a little dump, and we talk about all kinds of different subjects. Occasionally we have some guests on there, but always a great time. Anyways, that's all we got from today from the Build Show. It's everything you ever needed to know about a mitered glass window. Maybe not. There's probably a few things to learn still. But anyways, you get my point. Anyways, until next time, long live our buildings.